Bonjour, on se retrouve aujourd'hui sur F1 2012 pour un petit test. On va jouer au start. On va faire un nouveau jeu. Je vais vous montrer comment le mode Young Driving Test. On va l'appeler je sais pas. Ah, attendez. Je ne sais plus comment on fait. Désolé. N'importe. On n'a rien à faire. Hop. Comment on fait? Voilà, on va y aller là. Je sais pourquoi la manette n'est pas activée. Attendez.
Hello and welcome to the fabulous Yas Marina circuit here in Abu Dhabi, the location for this year's Young Driver Test.
Okay, let's run through the basic controls and ensure the guys have set the car correctly so that you're comfortable. First, let's check that the accelerator and brake pedals are a good fit.
Donc j'ai pas mis le patch français. Donc je sais pas.
Great, let's check the steering lock next.
Attendez,
Move the wheel.
Je sais. Parce que dans les options, j'ai pas. Voilà, driving control. On va aller là. Advanced. Voilà, je sais pas du tout ce que c'est. Je sais pas pourquoi ma manette ne fonctionne pas non plus. Bon, ben... peut-être c'est là. Je suis avec le clavier là. C'est pas là, attendez. Je sais pas du tout. C'est ça. Non. Justement c'est là, mais... peut-être customize profile. Voilà, c'est là. Ah donc ok, voilà. Donc je vais configurer la manette. Steer left, on va faire comme ça. Désolé d'avoir filmé ça, mais bon. C'est pas bien grave. Hop. Je vais me dépêcher. Voilà. Je vais me dépêcher, hein, désolé, mais... Hop. Voilà, faut faire ça. Brick, reverse. On va faire. C'est pour freiner, moi je mets le triangle. Donc voilà, oh désolé. Hop. Gear up. On va mettre. C'est pour augmenter la vitesse, on va mettre le rond. Gear down, on va mettre le carré donc. Baisser la vitesse. Car statue, on s'en fout. Instant replay. On va mettre. Je crois que je sais ce que c'est. Ça doit être flashback. On met L1. Change caméra. On va laisser comme ça. Le play. Donc peu importe. Ah, le KIR c'est le DRS. Ça par contre. Le KIR, ça permet d'augmenter la puissance de votre voiture. Ce que j'ai oublié de vous expliquer, mais F1 2012, ça paraît logique, c'est un jeu de Formule 1. Où je n'y connais pas grand chose. Je viens vous l'avouer, je suis même un peu nul. Par contre, pause, on va mettre select. Voilà, bon, je pense que c'est bon. On va se débrouiller avec ça. On va faire continue.
From left to right for me. Next up are the gears. The box is either manual or automatic, but you can override the auto at any time by using the gear up and down controls. Pull the right paddle to go up a gear and the left paddle to come down. Okay, everything looks good. We're going to do a simple straight line aero run first. Let me know when you're ready to head out.
Ok, donc le premier test est très simple.
Complete, ready. Okay, before we start, I want to let you know that you can change the camera position by pressing the change camera button. Try cycling through them until you find the one you like. If you want to change your camera or assists, you can do it from the pause menu whenever you want. The first test is a simple straight line aero test. Head down the track accelerating past 257 kph, then brake so that you come to a complete stop in the designated area. The engine's locked to lean, so it's down a little on power at the moment, but it'll give us a consistent reading. Excellent work. We got some good data, and you're on the brakes at just the right time.
On a passé le premier test. Donc voilà. Alors après c'est une vidéo. On va passer au plus vite.
Modern Formula One cars have around 750 brake horsepower being sent to the rear wheels. The delivery can be very violent, so you must be careful to be smooth and precise with all your inputs so that you don't unsettle the car and cause a spin. At speed, the car's aerodynamics generate a lot of downforce, forcing the car to the track. To work efficiently with downforce, you should put a lot of force into the brake pedal initially, slowly reducing the pressure as they turn in for the corner, as you'll have less grip at this stage and be asking the tyres to work harder. When navigating a corner, stay as wide as possible before sweeping in to clip the corner's apex, taking as straight a line as possible. This allows you to get on the accelerator earlier and and straighten up the car on the exit of the corner, slowly increasing the pressure on the accelerator as you exit the corner until you're confident the rear wheels will no longer spin, at which point you can use full power.
Quelques tests plus loin. J'espère que je vais réussir. Voilà, on a passé, on n'avait rien à faire en même temps.
All set. For this test, we need you to accelerate towards the hairpin, turn in at the correct point, hit the apex and accelerate past 297 kph out of the corner. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test. Button and use the controls to rewind time. Hit the flashback. Damage occurs. You have a limited number of flashbacks depending on your difficulty, so be careful how and when you use them.
F11 flashback. Peu importe. Il faut presser le bouton fait. Et le pied droit là on va
to give it another go.
Voilà, là on s'est raté parce que on va faire contrôle, on va tenter le test.
For this test, we need you to accelerate towards the hairpin, turn in at the correct point, hit the apex and accelerate past 297 kph out of the corner. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test. But you're a bit slow. Try it again and try carrying a little more speed into and out of the corner.
Je pense qu'il va nous demander de recommencer parce que j'ai freiné trop tôt.
For this test, we need you to accelerate towards the hairpin, turn in at the correct point, hit the apex and accelerate past 297 kph out of the corner. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test. But you're a bit slow. Try it again and try carrying a little more speed into and out of the corner.
Là, d'habitude je le passe facilement celui-là et là.
For this test, we need you to accelerate towards the hairpin, turn in at the correct point, hit the apex and accelerate past 297 kph out of the corner. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test. hit the corners correctly, but you're a bit slow. Try it again and try carrying a little more speed into and out of the corner.
C'est facile en plus et je fais n'importe quoi. Évidemment, je vais être à
This
vitesse.
test, we need you to accelerate towards the hairpin, turn in at the correct point, hit the apex and accelerate past 297 kph out of the corner. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test. Data. Your line and corner speeds are good.
On retourne au garage. Désolé pour cette étape vraiment mal gérée. Alors là, je n'ai pas réussi. Celui-là.
Cars prepared, let's go.
Je sais un peu comment faire. Je tente quelque chose.
Okay, time to try stringing together a couple of corners. Turn in so you hit the corner's apex and get on the gas early as you exit. It'll be against the clock this time, so we've turned the engine up to normal. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test. You might want to give it another go.
Faut vraiment pas faire un peu vite et du coup j'aurais dû faire retry the test parce que là il va me tout me réussir.
Okay, time to try stringing together a couple of corners. Turn in so you hit the corner's apex and get on the gas early as you exit. It'll be against the clock this time, so we've turned the engine up to normal. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test.
C'est dommage de ne pas avoir passé ça. J'étais bon dans le temps, mais j'ai raté le virage là, eh oui. Quelques centimètres.
Time to try stringing together a couple of corners. Turn in so you hit the corner's apex and get on the gas early as you exit. It'll be against the clock this time, so we've turned the engine up to normal. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test.
Flashback parce que... C'est pas terrible. J'espère vraiment le passer avec vous parce que j'aimerais voir la suite du jeu. Là c'est un peu nul.
Okay. Time to try stringing together a couple of corners. Turn in so you hit the corner's apex and get on the gas early as you exit. It'll be against the clock this time, so we've turned the engine up to normal. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test.
C'est terrible. Vraiment, mais en rallye, on fait jamais comme ça en plus. Enfin, en course. C'est pas vraiment un rallye.
Time to try stringing together a couple of corners. Turn in so you hit the corner's apex and get on the gas early as you exit. It'll be against the clock this time, so we've turned the engine up to normal. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test.
Ouais, mais il faut qu'il trouve. C'est vraiment, ça sert strictement à rien. Parce que personne ne prend les virages comme ça. Je veux très bien passer le virage sans toucher les.
Time to try stringing together a couple of corners.
Bien vu tout à l'heure.
Turn in so you hit the corner's apex and get on the gas early as you exit. It'll be against the clock this time, so we've turned the engine up to normal. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test.
Regardez, là, je passe à 10 cm, je suis obligé de refaire parce que c'est pas bon. J'ai utilisé un peu tôt. Parce que bon, de toute façon, j'essaie encore un petit peu, sinon on se quittera, désolé, hein. On n'aura rien vu du jeu. Et c'est un peu la faute des développeurs,
Okay.
franchement.
Time to try stringing together a couple of corners. Turn in so you hit the corner's apex and get on the gas early as you exit. It'll be against the clock this time, so we've turned the engine up to normal. We need you to stop in the designated area at the end of the straight to complete the test.
Là, c'est pas terrible. Elle a raté complètement.
Your line and corner speeds are good.
Pour 24 centièmes, je vais passer la première fois que je le passe. Ça va vraiment. Voilà, bon.
KERS delivers an additional 80 brake horsepower to the rear wheels at the press of a button. It can be used in short bursts or all at once for around 7 seconds per lap. KERS can be used at any time in any session and can be used for overtaking or defending. Deploying KERS in the low gears gives the best return and can pay off greatly when used at the start. The KERS charge will automatically refill every lap, but the KERS system can at times develop faults. However, these can be fixed while the driver is still out on track. DRS adjusts the angle of the rear wing, which reduces drag and gives around 10 to 12 kilometers per hour extra top speed. It can only be used in defined activation points during the race when you're within 1 second of the car in front. It can be
Et
used whenever the driver
et
wants in
DRS,
practice or
c'est
qualifying,
obligatoire en
but
Formule
only
1,
when
depuis
dry
qu'ils ont mis
tyres
ça,
are
je crois, il y
fitted.
a 1 an ou 2 ans. La voiture, en fait, si vous êtes à moins d'une seconde de votre adversaire, vous utilisez le KERS.
And that's the end of day one of the Young Drivers test here at Abu Dhabi. Join us tomorrow for...
Good morning.
Donc on a fini le premier jour. C'est déjà pas mal. J'espère qu'on n'est pas trop loin dans les vidéos, puisque je vais en parler plus. Voilà.
Good morning. I hope you're feeling refreshed as we've got standing by.
Là on va faire un tour complet. Bon.
Okay, before we start, I want you to perform a quick systems check for KERS and DRS. Press and hold the KERS button for me, please. Great. Now try activating the DRS. Press it once to open it and a second time to close it. Alternatively, you can press the brake to close it. Okay, you've got a car ahead of you who looks to be practicing their race start. I want you to use both your KERS and DRS to try and overtake them before you cross the finish line up ahead. Whatever you do, don't collide with them. Good luck. Remember to use all your KERS and open your DRS when you're no longer traction limited.
Ah, parce qu'il faut que j'active le KERS avant. Ok, bon. On va faire ça. On va faire ça. En fait, vous pouvez passer un test de voiture, vous allez voir les pourris après.
Okay, before we start, I want you to perform a quick systems check for KERS and DRS. Press and hold the KERS button for me, please. Great. Now try activating the DRS. Press it once to open it and a second time to close it. Alternatively, you can press the brake to close it. Okay, you've got a car ahead of you who looks to be practicing their race start. I want you to use both your KERS and DRS to try and overtake them before you cross the finish line up ahead. Whatever you do, don't collide with them. Good luck.
J'ai pas bien démarré. J'ai bien utilisé mon KERS, mais du coup ça m'a... Ouais, du coup ça m'a trompé complètement. Parce que je suis parti en dehors de la route, de la route de la piste.
Okay, you've got a car ahead of you who looks to be practicing their race start. I want you to use both your KERS and DRS to try and overtake them before you cross the finish line up ahead. Whatever you do, don't collide with them. Good luck. Brilliant. You used the KERS and DRS to good effect and were able to pass the car.
Voilà comment passer une voiture. Je dis que ça, c'est un modèle du genre. Donc, je sais pas ce qu'on va faire. Ça, c'était ajouté parce que la démo, ça y était pas. Bon, tout le monde s'en fout. Mais...
Okay, you've got 3 cars ahead of you. Use your KERS and DRS to get to the finish line after the chicane, ahead of all of them. Don't make contact with any of them, however. We want clean passes.
Parce que c'est n'importe quoi. Restart current test. On va recommencer. Voilà, donc parce que là,
Okay,
c'est nul.
you've got 3 cars ahead of you. Use your KERS and DRS to get to the finish line after the chicane, ahead of all of them. Don't make contact with any of them, however. We want clean passes.
Voilà. Ça m'énerve. Le bloc. Évidemment que je vais pas réussir. Oui. Ça m'énerve. Alors ça m'énerve. Dans le virage, vous avez rattrapé.
Okay, you've got 3 cars ahead of you.
Oui, j'ai compris.
Use your KERS and DRS to get to the finish line after the chicane, ahead of all of them. Don't make contact with any of them, however. We want clean passes.
Bon, même pas la peine. Parce que bon, j'ai pas que c'était si long. Non, je retourne pas au garage. J'ai besoin qu'il m'explique ses bêtises. Non, moi je veux.
Okay, you've got 3 cars ahead of you. Use your KERS and DRS to get to the finish line after the chicane, ahead of all of them. Don't make contact with any of them, however. We want clean passes.
Dès que vous ratez un petit peu, c'est terminé. La voiture part en... Enfin, c'est nul, quoi. Vraiment, c'est pas facile à manier. Je vais peut-être arrêter cette vidéo parce que...
Okay,
Franchement,
you've got 3 cars ahead of you.
c'est nul, quoi.
Use your KERS and DRS to get to the finish line after the chicane, ahead of all of them. Don't make contact with any of them, however. We want clean passes.
J'adore, franchement. Il part pas, mais ouais, non mais bon. Alors comment tu gagnais déjà qu'il faut passer 3 voitures,
Okay,
quoi, 3
you've got
voitures.
3 cars ahead of you. Use your KERS and DRS to get to the finish line after the chicane, ahead of all of them. Don't make contact with any of them, however. We want clean passes.
Écoutez. Bon, bah, on va se laisser ici. J'espère que ce peu que j'ai fait vous aura plu. Et puis, je vous retrouverai quand j'aurai fini tous ces tests bidons. Allez, à plus.